Sneak past or kill everyone in your path as you take on the role of Kuro on his quest to reunite the three pieces of the ancient medallion in Shadowblade Reload. Ported to the Nintendo Switch by Deadmage, Shadowblade was initially released on the PC back in 2015. Make no mistake about it, this is an action platformer with definitive arcade roots. Spread across 7 chapters covering more than 40 levels, Shadowblade also includes 15 levels in a challenge mode. Visually, Shadowblade is bright and crisp. The art style could easily be compared to Guacamelee in terms of artistic flair. The enemies are not overly varied, as you will be fighting the same handful throughout the game, with the addition of a new type at the end of each chapter. The level design is straightforward at first, but later levels open up with branching paths, forcing you to decide between the fastest route or the more complete route where there will be hidden kanji and orbs to be collected. That, coupled with the time, makes Shadowblade a prime candidate for speedrunners. Unfortunately, there are no leaderboards for the competitive types, which is a letdown given the structure the game has in place. There are graphical glitches every now and again, whereas an enemy may shift to another position during a kill animation, but nothing that affects the overall gaming experience. Mechanically, the game controls well. After an initial load screen giving you the button layout, Kuro is set loose on his quest. Platforming feels nice, but can be a touch on the finicky side in some of the later stages, as well as the challenge areas. Combat is simplistic, but very satisfying. The main attack is mapped to the Y button, with your shuriken being mapped to X. These simple commands, along with a dash button mapped to the R1, can create a ballet of carnage as Kuro leaps from enemy to enemy and wall to wall without ever touching the ground in some stretches. Little things like his sword glinting as he approaches an enemy to indicate that you are in range are a nice little touch. The audio delivered here is a mixed bag. The soundtrack is very fitting with its Far East themes, but it does get repetitive. On the flip side, the sounds of enemies being slashed is very satisfying. Simple added sounds like the gurgling of blood really added to the visceral feel here in Shadowblade. While there is no voice acting in the game, it didn't detract from the experience either. Instead, the story is delivered in a pseudo-motion comic style. What story is here is not unique, but is compelling nonetheless. The delivery of the story brought back memories of seeing cutscenes in the NES's Ninja Gaiden for the first time. Gaming fads come and go, but ninjas are forever. Shadowblade Reload is a great reminder of what action platformers once were and can be again. Quick, responsive, and with enough polish to rise above the crowd, Shadowblade is certainly a must-have for fans of games like the original Ninja Gaiden series, or even the more recently released The Messenger. For more reviews, co-op let's plays, and soon-to-be live streams, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can stay in the know with Thunderbang.